All right, let's take a look at our markets now. Yesterday, the Nigerian exchange witnessed the market activity reversal as the all-share index surged by about 12 basis points, closing at 64,267.36 points. And this rise was driven by a high demand for consumer goods and banking stocks, with 32 gainers and 26 losers on Wednesday. Market capitalization we saw came up with a notable year-to-date growth of about 25.40%. The top traded stocks in terms of volume were Transcorp, FBNH, and ETI, while the top three stocks traded by value were FBNH, Zenith Bank, as well as Access Core. In the morning market on Wednesday, interbank rates dropped as the open buyback rate closed at 0.93%, while the overnight rate closed at 1.36%. The Treasury bills market yesterday reflected mixed sentiments as average benchmark yield closed at 6.24%. Meanwhile, the FGN bonds market portrayed a relatively bearish session, with the average benchmark yield settling at 13.30%. The FGN Euro bonds market continued its bearish sentiment as the average benchmark yield inched about 26 basis points, that's 0.26% higher, closing the day at 10.19%. Now, at the I&E window, the value of the naira to the dollar strengthened to 741 naira 64 kobo to $1. If we move over to the United States now, futures were slightly changed on Wednesday as traders contended with Fitch's recent downgrade of the United States long-term rating, while European markets opened lower this morning as investors continue to access earnings season and await the Bank of England rate decision today. That will be in the next few hours. The BOE, which is the Bank of England, looks set to hike rates as it continues to tackle a sticky UK inflation. For the Asian Pacific markets, they were mixed this Thursday as Wall Street witnessed a sell-off after a downgrade in the United States long-term credit rating. For gold, futures held near three-week lows on Thursday morning after an unexpected increase in U.S. private payrolls in July, fueling bets on more monetary policy and bond yields. Spot gold rose to about $1,937 an ounce, while oil prices in early trade this morning rose slightly as markets weighed bullish U.S. inventory data on Wednesday. Brent traded at about $83 a barrel in early trade. All right, that's it for the business news as well as the markets. Let's quickly take a break, and when we come back from the break, it will be time for us to delve into the agenda for today. We'll be looking at businesses, how are businesses really thriving, or how are businesses doing, not really even thriving. This period, we'll be looking at the labor's protest. Now it's been suspended. Labor is saying, okay, let's give the federal government a chance to do what it has promised. Labor leaders met with President Tinubu yesterday. We'll be looking at also Tinubu's economic policies on businesses. Don't also forget, just a few days ago, was it on Monday, so that the president made a nationwide address, and in that address, they were, should I call it palliatives? Now, Nigerians don't like the word palliatives. In that address, we saw monetary incentives. Let me put it that way. Monetary incentives to businesses. How is NECA taking all of this? NECA, which is the umbrella body for organized businesses in